Hey guys, it's Mo. So today I have for you a get ready with me video. This is going to be like a chatty one. I'm not a pro at this. I'm not a makeup artist at all. I just like putting on makeup. And so I do these monthly like get ready with me videos. Not just have a video to put up, but have a video to put up using my monthly makeup basket and just to have a makeup video to go up because I'm not a pro. Like, I can't sit here and say, oh, to blend your eyeshadow like this, you should do this, or like, this is the best, whatever. I really want to get back into, and I think I've said this before in another makeup video, I really want to get back into, like, not collection, but like all about videos where I did like all about setting powders, all about concealers. I'm going to do like an all about contour palettes because I have, you'll see, I got another one. I can't stop with the contour palettes. I can't. They're all drugstore mainly. I just can't stop with the contour palette. So today I'm going to get ready with my May makeup basket. I will leave the video link down below of my makeup basket. It's in the corner here. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah. We got some new stuff, we got some old stuff, we got some cool stuff. And this is going to be more of like a chatty one. This is actually a Saturday morning, so I got my coffee. This is a mug I got when I was visiting my sister when she was in college. It says starving artist, and at that point I kind of was a starving artist. I don't know if I identify with that anymore, but, and also this is my favorite coffee. It's Meyer brand espresso roast and Meyer brand creamer and regular ass sugar, and I don't drink coffee at my work anymore because it tastes like gross. So I also got a new beauty blender. I guess Real Techniques blending sponge. My other ones were getting kinda gross. I'm gonna go in with my all-time favorite current foundation combination right now. It is the Infallible Advanced 18-Hour Makeup by L'Oreal and the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I also am gonna prime my face and put these little bobby pins in to get my curls on my face. I just dyed my hair. I'm going to a planner meetup tomorrow, and last time I went, I had crazy roots, so this time I was like, I need to do my hair. And I'm going to use to prime this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. I'm pretty sure this is it smells so good, my second one of these. So I'm going to put my foundation on, and I will chit chat with you in a sec. So there's nothing like a clean beauty blender. I keep calling it beauty blender. A clean makeup sponge, putting on your makeup. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm not ashamed to admit it because I'm the queen of not washing her brushes. And I have horrible skin, so I should be washing my brushes and stuff all the time. But I've been using like a really gross, like really old beauty blender. And I was like not liking the way my makeup was looking, and it was because that blender was old and it was just gross. And so sometimes it's the tools. Also, you can see where I got hair dye all over myself. This is a Vidal Sassoon hair dye. I dye my hair by myself at home now. I used to go to the salon, but I couldn't. And I liked it. I loved it. I went to the salon at Ulta. Those girls were amazing. I loved going there for like 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours. One time I was there for a really, really long time because the dye wouldn't take to my roots when I did my hair purple. When I first started doing my hair purple. And so it's just talking and chit-chatting and hanging out. It was really great, but I cannot afford it. So I can do it by myself at home. And I think I've gotten pretty good at it. I mean, I know people don't recommend you doing that, but my mom, my grandma, my aunt, they all dye their hair at home. My mom doesn't do it anymore. She used to. But anyway, so that's my foundation. I love this combination. Like, this is like my holy grail, I guess you would say, because last month I tried the Bourjois. I will leave that link down below. And I really did like it, but I just felt like it oxidized, not too orange, but just got darker on me. And it just didn't blend well on my neck, I think. So there's that. Yeah. So now that I have that on, I'm going to break out my concealer here. And I think I'm going to use a combination of this HD Lifting Concealer in Lavender and my L'Oreal Dream Lumi. Is this Maybelline or L'Oreal? Which one makes this? It doesn't say. Maybelline. Maybelline Dream Lumi. This is one of my favorite brightening concealers. I wish they made a lighter color, but you get so little product in this little thing, and you gotta squeeze it up, and it just, you use it up so much. And I'm always like, why do I buy this? Like, there's no reason to. It's just I'm gonna use it up like super quickly. And I just do a little bit, as you can see, really messily under my eyes. And I'm going to take this to sort of lighten it up a little bit. I don't bring the concealer like out in a giant triangle because I feel like that makes my face look wider. And I think I learned that from Patrick Starr. Which, let me tell you about this whole boys wearing makeup thing. I love it. So when I first found, like, I know these are the guys that made it super popular. Manny, M-U-A, I think something or other is his YouTube name. And I think I found him maybe on YouTube, maybe on Instagram, I don't remember. And then maybe I found Patrick Starr first. I don't know. So anyway, I love it. I'm like, why? How come they can look better than I can? So I love the time. I mean, the time, it's like, I don't know how to describe this. So it's like we're in a time where people are really encouraged to express themselves. And YouTube is a great way to do that. Blogging platforms, social media. I mean, Instagram is we're in a time where anyone can be themselves and they can be appreciated for it. Like, I was also watching a video by Jenna Marbles, and she was saying something about, like, the Kardashians are famous for being themselves. So that kind of paved the way for people to be famous for being themselves. Like, all the sort of like commentary, I guess, channels on YouTube are really interesting, where they're just talking, they're just telling you stuff, like Jenna Marbles' channel and Julie and Jenna's vlogs. I mean, it's just them doing their everyday life, and Jenna on her videos just is like, I'm going to talk about this topic, and it's funny and it's not serious. And I just think it's cool that we're in a time where people are being themselves. They are expressing themselves, and they're just wanting to be themselves and do their own thing. So anyway, I just put that concealer on, and it kind of brightened up my face here. So, and I like this. It feels a little bit tacky still. I still can't tell if there's a line on my neck. I don't know what setting powder I'm gonna use. So this I had in my makeup basket last month, the matte maker. I'm not trying to do like something really crazy where, get in there, where I'm like highlighting or putting a lighter powder here, but I'm just trying to do something really soft. And I don't want to say natural, but like, where's my brush? But like not high maintenance, just something to set all of my makeup and just give me a clean, nice base. So I'm going to use this matte maker again. I did try and dip my beauty blender, my makeup sponge, damp in here to see if I could pick it up and put it on that way. And this powder kind of reacted kind of funny. And so I did it in a corner, like not right in the middle of it. And I think that was really great. So I want to say, like, I pat my my powder in like this on my face, because I realized at one point I would put my foundation on and then I would buff over it like this with my powder, and I would look in the mirror and I'm like, I know I covered that zit, you couldn't see it, and now you can. Like, maybe I'm the one that's crazy. So then a few years later, I think that was probably like in middle school, high school, when I was in high school, or when I was in college, I went to a Sephora for the first time, and they did my makeup. It wasn't that great, but she was like, pat it on, and that way you're not disturbing the foundation. So I was like, you are a genius. I knew I wasn't crazy. So that's what I do from now on, and I like buff it down here when I gotta blend it together. But I pat it, it sets my makeup, but it doesn't sweep it away. So I don't think I'm gonna go in with any like extra concealing. I have a few zits going on, but I don't think I'm going to go in with any extra concealing on that. So, yeah. So, I also just joined Snapchat. I'm going to leave it's at 516 is my name, I guess, like username. I'm going to leave it in the corner of the video, at the end of the video there. Both my Snap, my IG, and my Twitter handle are at 516s. I hardly ever use Twitter though. And I swear, one reason to wear makeup is for all the Snapchat filters. Like, I'm taking more pictures of myself using the Snapchat filters and putting them on there. And also, it's such a like live thing that you can't edit, and it's just very like in the now. So there's no photoshopping, there's no beautiful filters, there's no Facetune. So it's a good reason to wear makeup, I guess. I am going to go in. Oh, here we go. I need to break this out. So I got this contour palette. Contour Effects on the Go by City Color. I've already had a City Color contour palette before. It just had 3 colors, and I also got it at Five Below. I picked this up at Five Below, as I make a lot of noise with that. I picked this up at Five Below. No idea how much it was, but it was under $5. I don't think it was really close to $5. And you have these contour shades in here. These seem to be all matte. This is like a shimmery highlight, and this is like a shimmery satiny kind of thing. I'm excited to try this out. Like I said, I can't not buy a contour palette ever in my life. I always have to buy them all the time, every day when I see them. So I think I'm going to take the lightest color, this one here, the lightest color, and kind of work that around. There seems to be a really nice like ashy tone color too. So, and if you didn't know, City Color is cruelty free. So if you are, you know, if that's important to you. You know, I just realized my Lorac Pro, I didn't pull. I've had this, how long has the Lorac Pro 1 been in my possession? And I just now did that. I guess this is a first impressions too, because I've never used this before. It gives a little bit of definition to the face. I'm going to go in with that deeper shade and just see what happens. What was that face? Just did a light hand with that. I actually think I like this. So I think that gives a little bit of definition to the face there. But yeah, on the go contouring palette. I think it's pretty nice. Does have talc in it. So I also got some blushes. This is the bronzer Toasted Coconut. So that looks nice. I'm gonna look at my mirror. That looks really nice, I think. And whoops, I just stuck my finger in it. And I got some other blushes. This one, which I think I'm gonna use today. Does it have an easy open thing? It just slid off. That's very helpful. I got like a super bright one, a kind of like purpley muted one, and then I got this nice pinky coral one, Guava. Ooh, that's a fun name. So I think I'm gonna do that. Real Techniques blush brush. I don't put my blush on like the apples of my cheeks either, because it brings it too far into my nose. My nose starts to look like red. So I kind of keep it on the backs of my cheeks. I think I might have applied a little bit too much. But yeah, I try and keep it on the backs of my cheeks. So these are super pigmented, just because that's where I prefer it. I don't know, I think it looks better on me that way. I would look like a clown if it was like boop, boop, boop right here, I feel. So there's that. I think that's a really cute color. What do you think? So before I go into highlight, I'm going to use one of those highlights in that contour palette. I'm going to go in with this old, but I think it's still out. They might have renamed it, Photo Focus Studio Eyeshadow Palette in Milano Collections from Wet n Wild, Bergie's Thinner Stage collection. All these things are like super duper shimmery. So I think it's going to be a fun thing to do. I'm not trying to go for something that's like really, really out there with the shimmer, but just as something fun. So Yeah. Also, today, when I'm filming this, April 30th, is my sweetie girl, my dog, is her 1 year gotcha day. I got her today, a year ago, from the shelter near my work. I did, didn't I get you? I picked you out. Because 2 weeks prior, last year, my baby Corgi, had to put him down. That was like the hardest and the saddest thing I've ever had to choose in my life. I missed him a lot. I do. Okay, we're not crying. There's no crying in baseball. So I'm gonna take, there are some matte shades in this. Like this color here is matte and this is matte. These are matte with like flecks of flecks of glitter. And then this one and all of these are like total shimmeriness. So I'm gonna take this color here, this brown color, and put that in my crease. These are way more pigmented than I remember. Like I don't think I said this, but I think I said this in another video where it's like, I'm not going for a smoky look. Boom! Smoky evening time, nighttime, going out look. Like, all I want to do is just do a little eyeshadow. And then I end up looking like, you know, I got places to go. It's also probably the primer that I used. Being like, hey, I'm going to stick to this. So I'm going to take another brush that doesn't have any product on it and blend this mess out. My favorite brush, I think this is, I honestly don't know, but I think it might be from Mary Kay. And I'm going to go into this, I think this taupey color and maybe some of this, I can't get my finger over there, the light pink color over there on my lid. These have like a lot of, am I covering my face? It kicks up a lot of powder, but I don't feel like there's a lot of fallout when it comes down to it, like on your face. These aren't too, like, I don't know what you call it. Can you hear the birds? Like it doesn't stand out. They're not contrasting, I guess, is the word I'm trying to look for. And I think I'm going to take some of this like deeper gold and try and work it in my outer corner area here. It's like a goldy taupe brown. I just spit. Ugh. Just put it there. And then this is one of my favorite little blending brushes. It is a Luxe 231 small tapered blending. It's really small and tapered. And so I like to use that to blend out like outer corner stuff that's going on. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to put all of this down and do my brows really quickly. So I finally for once actually like plucked my eyebrows. So they don't look too cray. I really do like a thick brow. I really do. I'm going to continue to use my Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara in the shade Nothing But Brunette. My brows are like, I know they're supposed to be sisters, not twins, but my brows are like crazy cousins that couldn't show up at family reunions. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. So I'm going to take this light color here and use it as a brow bone thinger. I'm just going to use an e.l.f. concealer brush. I use this as an eyeshadow brush just because it's flat and fits under my brow bone. So that's going to be what I'm going to do for the eyeballs. I am going to go back in with this On The Go contour palette, and I'm going to use, I think, this highlight here as a highlight. We'll see how that kind of pays off. I'm using my e.l.f. small tapered brush. That's the brush I love for highlighting. Is it coming off? I think it's okay. I think it's like a subtle, excuse me, thing going on. I think it has like some iridescent reflectiveness in it. I don't know, like it's coming off like blue to me looking. I don't know. Have you all seen that rainbow highlighter all over the place? Jeffree Star, I saw it on Instagram, did like a little quick thing like, I'm doing a review on this, and it looked really great on him. So I don't know. Sweet. So we have that. I am gonna set my makeup before I do my mascara and my lips, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour makeup locking setting spray that I got in Amsterdam. I'm gonna see if I can get this off of Amazon, because I think this is pretty decent. It has those like balls in it that shake it up, and I think it does keep my makeup on for a long time. I do like 16 more sprays than you're supposed to. And it doesn't smell funny. It doesn't sting. I don't think it has alcohol in it. There are no ingredients on here. I might have to look that up. But the Wet n Wild setting spray has alcohol in it, and that freaks my skin out. My skin does not like it one single bit. It's too drying. So the mascara I used was the Revlon Grow Luscious Mascara. I'm just trying to go through my mascaras and use them all up. So for lipstick today, I think I'm going to wear this limited edition Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage thing in Cray Cray. It's going to be really bright pink. I think it'll be okay. Who knows? If it's not, you can always change it. So this lipstick happens to be one of my favorite lip colors ever. There's a Too Faced one, the bright pink one. I know that's helpful. That's like quite like this, I believe. So you're not totally out of luck if you can't find the, obviously this is from like 2 summers ago, Cray Cray lip color. So this is the finished look, curls down and all. Love this lipstick. Like I said, there's a Too Faced lipstick. I can't remember the name of it. That's really bright. That's almost exactly like this. I really do like this On The Go contour palette. The highlighter seems to be really nice. I'm hoping you can see it on me, as well as the contour shades. You could probably use this as eyeshadow too. This is the one I used to contour bronze with, and it seemed to be like the perfect shade, and then I used this one to add a little bit of depth. I didn't use too much, but it's kind of a cool tone, ashy kind of thing. This one might be a little bit too orangey for some people, and this one is very, very, very deep. So if you have a deeper skin, this might be helpful for you. I like the range in this. I did not try this white highlight shade. Oh, I scratched myself. It just looks like a white shimmery highlight thing. I'm hoping you can see it, but I do like the little, like the pale skin tone kind of color one. So yeah, so that is that. I'll put my glasses back on so I can actually see you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. I will link all my other Get Ready With Me videos down below. You know, they're just the same sort of format where I get ready and talk to you guys. I will leave my, I think it's going to be on this side, Instagram, maybe right here, Snapchat, and social media channels. You can also follow me, or you find me on my blog. It's 516vlogs.com. That is where I do a lot of specific written out beauty reviews, because I feel like I can say, like I can follow a format and I can say this is this and this is that and this is how this works. It's just easier, and I feel like I convey my thoughts better in that manner. So if you want to go check that out, I will talk to you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.